And good morning, dear students. Now we are going to solve remaining problems of chapter number 3, which is vector algebra and analysis. Now, problem number 6. So, problem number 6 is that find area of triangle having vertices at P, which is 1, 3, 2, Q, which is 2, minus 1, 1, R, which is minus 1, 2, 3. So we have to find out triangle which is formed by these three vertices. Okay, so diagrammatically we can show that as, suppose this is P, Q, R. If you join this, so right angle triangle is formed. Okay, and we have to find out area of this triangle. We know that area of any triangle is 1/2 base into height. Or we can use property, which is, suppose if you form parallelogram. Okay, now this parallelogram having base QR. Okay, or we can say PQ and PR. If these two vectors PQ and PR are there, and this parallelogram having vertices like this, PQR. So value of P is given, Q is given, and R is given. P is 1, 3, 2, Q is 2, minus 1, 1, and R is minus 1, 2, 3. So we know that area of parallelogram is nothing but magnitude of vector A cross B. Okay, so if you take magnitude of vector A cross B, here A cross B is formed by, suppose, these two vectors, and parallelogram is formed by these two vectors is this. Okay, so area of this parallelogram is area of this whole parallelogram. If you divide that area by 2, okay, so this is the area of triangle which is formed by these two vectors. Okay, see, जो आपण ज्यावेळेस क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट घेतो ए क्रॉस बीचा क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट म्हणजे काय असतो, एक ए आणि बी हे जे दोन वेक्टर आहेत, या दोन वेक्टर पासून बनलेला जो पॅरलोग्राम असेल, ओके, त्याचा एरिया. नाव जर आपण त्या एरियाला डिवाइडेड बाय 2 केलं तर काय होईल की, सपोज इथं वेक्टर ए इथं बी आहे, तर हा जो एरिया असेल याला डिवाइडेड बाय काय काय करतोय आपण, 2 करतोय, म्हणजे निम्मा एरिया घेतोय फक्त. सो हियर area of triangle PQR is equal to 1/2 into magnitude of, कशाची मॅग्निट्यूड असणार आहे इथं, ए क्रॉस बी, म्हणजे हे दोन वेक्टर घ्यावे लागतील आपल्याला. पहिला वेक्टर असेल वेक्टर पी क्यू क्रॉस्ड विथ वेक्टर पी आर. ओके, सो पी क्यू आणि पी आर याचा जर क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट घेतला आपण, ओके, तर एरिया ऑफ पॅरलोग्राम होईल जो पी क्यू आणि पी आर ने बनलेला आहे, त्याला डिवाइडेड बाय 2 म्हणजे काय असणार आहे, त्या ट्रायंगलचा एरिया. ओके, नाउ कॉल दिस एज इक्वेशन 1. सो आता आपल्याला वेक्टर पी क्यू आणि पी आर फाइंड आउट करावे लागतील. सो वेक्टर पी क्यू इज इक्वल टू, सी, वेक्टर पी क्यू इज, आता इथं याचे कोऑर्डिनेट दिलेले आहेत, याचे कोऑर्डिनेट दिलेले आहेत. सो 2 मायनस 1 इंटू आय कॅप. सो हा आहे x2 y2 z2 x1 y1 z1. तुम्हाला लाईनचं इक्वेशन माहिती आहे, x2 मायनस x1 आय कॅप प्लस y2 मायनस y1 j कॅप, z2 मायनस z1 k कॅप. सो वेक्टर पी क्यू काय होईल आता, 2 मायनस 1 विच इज 1 आय कॅप, so minus 1 minus 3 which is minus 4 j cap, and 1 minus 2 which is minus k cap, and vector pr as vector pr काय होईल आता, minus 1 which is minus 2 I cap. Okay, so 2 minus 3 minus 1 j cap, and 3 minus 2 which is plus k cap. Okay, Now vector PQ crossed with vector PR is equal to determinant I J K. Okay, vector PQ 1 minus 4 minus 1 and vector PR minus 2 minus 1 1. So this is equal to I cap into, so minus 4, okay, and minus 1 which is minus 5 minus j cap into minus j cap into 1 and minus 2 which is minus 1. Okay, so here we get 1 and minus 2 which is minus 1 plus k cap into, here we have minus 1, okay, and minus 8, minus 1 minus 8 which is minus 9. So this is the PQ crossed with PR. So this is equal to minus 5 I cap plus J cap and minus 9 K cap. And magnitude of this PQ and PR. So here we have to take magnitude of this PQ and PR. So let magnitude of PQ crossed with PR is equal to square root of 25 plus 1 which is 26 plus 81. So 26 plus 81 which is 107. Okay, so square root of 107. Now from equation 1 we can find out area of triangle PQR is equal to 1 half magnitude of this which is square root of 107. Okay, so with this we finish problem number 6. If you will get problem with different value, procedure will be same. Problem number 7 is this. So problem number 7, if vector A is equal to 2i minus j minus 3j minus k, vector B is I plus 4j minus 2k, find A cross B, then B cross A, and then vector A plus vector B crossed with vector A minus vector B. Okay, so solving problem number 7. So first of all, A cross B is equal to determinant I j k. So coefficients of vector A are 2 minus 3 minus 1. Okay, coefficient of B are 1 4 minus 2. So this is I cap into 6, okay, and minus minus plus which is 10 minus j cap into, so minus 4, okay, and plus 1, so minus 3 minus 4 plus 1 plus k cap into 8 plus 3 which is 11. So A cross B is 10i plus 3j and plus 11k. Okay, 4 and 1 minus 4 plus 1. Right. So this is the A cross B. Now this is the A part. B part is B cross A. So B cross A by using property is nothing but minus A cross B. So this is equal to We already find out A cross B. If you multiply this A cross B with negative sign, so that is B cross A. So this is equal to minus 10I minus 3J minus 11K. Okay. Then C part. A vector A plus B crossed with vector A minus B is equal to. So that is equal to, on the right hand side, here if you multiply this vector A to this term, so that will become vector A dotted with vector A, okay, minus vector A dotted with vector B, plus here if you multiply this to this, so vector B, here A cross B is there, okay, minus A cross B, so B cross A, okay, and A cross A is there, A cross A, okay, second term, if you multiply this A to this term, so that will become A crossed with A, then minus A crossed with B, okay. So next term is vector B crossed with vector A and minus vector B crossed with vector B, okay. Now this is equal to, so by property of cross product we know that A cross A is equal to 0 and B cross B is equal to 0. Why? Because these are the same vectors, and if you take cross product with same vector, so that term is 0. So this term will become 0 and this will become 0, and here you will get A cross B as minus B cross A, okay. So or B cross A is minus A cross B. If you write this as minus B cross A, so that is nothing but 2 times B cross A, okay. If this you write as minus B cross A, so that will become B cross A plus B cross A, which is 2 times B cross A, and we already find out vector B cross A. Now we have to multiply this vector by 2, you will get this term. So this is equal to, if you multiply 2 times to each term, so that is minus 20 I cap minus 6 J cap minus 22 K cap. So this is the required answer of C part. Now moving to problem number 8. What is problem number 8? If vector A comma vector B vector C be 3 vectors such that vector A plus vector B plus vector B C is equal to 0 vector, then prove that vector A cross B is equal to B cross C is equal to vector C cross A. This we have to prove, okay. So first of all, if vector A vector B vector C be 3 vectors and we have given vector A plus vector B plus C plus vector, this is equal to 0. So given is what? Vector A plus vector B plus vector C is equal to 0. From this we can write vector C as, we have to take vector A plus B to right hand side, so that is become minus vector A plus B. Now see, in this identity A plus C and B plus C, okay. So let vector B cross C is equal to vector B cross C, instead of C we can write minus vector A plus vector B. So from equation 1, so this is equal to minus, we have to take this minus sign common, so B cross A, if you multiply, solve this bracket, and next term is plus vector B crossed with vector B, so this is equal to, now B cross A using property of cross product is equal to minus A cross B. If you take this minus sign, that with this minus sign, so that will become plus sign. So this is nothing but A cross B, and B cross B is also 0. So call this as equation 2. Here we get B cross C is equal to A cross B. Okay, see, B cross C is equal to A cross B. Now last part, C cross A. So by taking C cross A is equal to, again from equation 1 vector C is minus vector A plus B. So minus vector A plus B, okay, and crossed with vector A is equal to, first term is minus vector A crossed with vector A minus second term is minus vector B crossed with vector A. So this is equal to, so A cross A is again 0 and minus B cross A is again minus A cross B. So this is nothing but A cross B. If you flip this B cross A to A cross B, so that will have negative sign. This is A cross B. So from equation 2 and 3, we can say that A cross B is equal to B cross C is equal to C cross A. Okay. So with this, we finish problem number 8. Now, problem number 9. Sorry. Given vector A dot B is equal to vector A dot C and A cross B is equal to A cross C, and vector magnitude of vector A is non-zero, then show that vector B is equal to vector C. Okay, so this identity we have to prove. So first of all, given what we have given, vector A dotted with B is equal to vector A dotted with C. Now, if you take this term on the left hand side, so vector A dotted with B minus vector A dotted with C, and this is equal to 0. So this term can be written as vector A dotted with, if you take this vector A dotted with on the left hand side, so vector B minus vector C is equal to 0. See, we are taking vector A on the left hand side, so we are remaining with vector B minus vector C. Okay, so if you solve this bracket, you will get this bracket. So vector A dotted with vector B minus C. Now here dot product of these two is equal to 0, and we know that when this dot product is 0, if these two vectors are perpendicular to each other, so then we can say that vector A is perpendicular to vector B minus C. This is our equation number 1. Also, what we have given, A cross B is equal to A cross C. These two terms we have given in the problem. Also, it is given that A cross B is equal to A cross C. If you take this term on the left hand side, so minus A cross C is equal to 0. Okay. So here again, if you take vector A common in the bracket, so that will become vector B minus C is equal to 0. See, if you solve this, vector A cross B, first term, vector A, minus vector A cross with C, this is second term. Okay. Now, again, if cross product of these two terms is 0, what does it mean? It means vector A is parallel to vector B minus C. Call this as equation 2. So from given two equations, we get two different things. First, this vector A is perpendicular to B minus C, and another we get vector A is parallel to B minus C. So at the same time, these two terms is impossible. Means two vectors cannot be at the same time be parallel and perpendicular to each other. But what is given? Vector A is non-zero. So that's why second term, this must be 0 to satisfy these equations. Okay. So hence, from equation 1 and 2, okay, two vectors cannot be simultaneously parallel and perpendicular. Okay. Therefore, we get vector B minus C must be 0. That implies vector B must be equal to vector C if you take this C on the right hand side. Okay, so with this we finish our problem number 5, that we have to show that vector B equal to vector C. Now problem number 10. What is problem number 10? Given three vectors, vector A is 4i minus 2j minus 2k, vector B is 3i 2j plus ak, and vector C is I plus 2j minus 3k are coplanar vectors. These three vectors, vector A, B and C, are coplanar vectors. Then we have to find out value of this A. So given vector A, B and C are coplanar vectors, then we know that by property of coplanar vector, vector A dotted with B cross C must be 0. If three vectors are coplanar, then their scalar triple product is 0. So A dot B cross C is the scalar triple product of vector A, B and C. Now by using this, scalar triple product is what? Determinant. Remember from the theory of scalar triple product, we solved this type of problems. So first row is formed by 4 minus 2 minus 2. Determinant's first row is formed by coefficient of vector A. So 4 minus 2 minus 2. Vector B's coefficients are 3, 2, A. Okay. And C, vector C coefficients are 1, 2, minus 3. So 3, 2, A and 1, 2, minus 3. And this determinant must be 0. So 4 multiply by, okay, so 4 multiply by minus 6 and minus 2a plus 2 multiply by a, okay, then plus 2, okay, multiply by minus 9, okay, so minus 9 minus a, and minus 2 multiply by 6, okay, minus 2, which is 4. This is equal to 0. Now see, first term is minus 24, okay, minus 8a if you multiply this 4 to this bracket. So next terms, so minus 24 minus 8a minus 18 minus 18 minus 2a, okay, and minus again 8. This is equal to 0. So minus 8a minus 2a, so that is minus 10a. Okay. What are the remaining terms? 24, okay, 18, 8, that is 26. So 24 and 26, which is 50, is equal to 0. So if you take this 50 on the right hand side, so 10a is equal to 15. So a is equal to minus 5. See, minus 10a is equal to 50. If you take this minus 10 on the right hand side, so 50 divided by minus 10 is minus 5. So value of a is minus 5. Okay. Now last problem in this lecture. Show that magnitude of a cross b dotted with a cross b is equal to a square b square minus a dot b its square. Problem number 11. सो A cross B dotted with A cross B is equal to A square B square minus A dotted with B square. Okay. Now we start with left hand side. Okay. This, and let us called A cross B as X. Okay. This first term. Then we know that X dotted with vector A cross B is equal to, see, this term is X dotted with A cross B. So this is scalar triple product. And from property of scalar triple product, we know that we can exchange dot and cross with one another. So if we exchange dot and cross, so that will become X dotted with A, okay, and sorry, X crossed with A and dotted with B. We are exchanging this dot and cross. So again, by putting value of X, which is A cross B, so this is equal to A cross B, okay, crossed with A dotted with B. So call this as equation 1. Here we have scalar or vector triple product. Okay. Now vector A cross with vector B cross with vector A is equal to, from property of vector triple product, remember this formula. Which formula? Vector A crossed with vector B cross C is equal to, see, this vector is in the plane of B and C. So this must be written as multiple of B and C. Okay. Here you have this negative sign. So what is that formula? A cross B cross C is equal to, जे वेक्टर ब्रॅकेट मध्ये असतील त्यांच्या मल्टिपल मध्ये असतो तो, त्याच्यामुळे ते वेक्टर बी आणि सी असे लिहायचे राईट हँड साईडला. आणि नंतर काय राहील मग, इथं जर बी आहे, ओके, तर इथं राहील ए डॉटेड विथ सी आणि मल्टिप्लाय बाय सी डॉटेड विथ ए डॉट बी. ओके, असा तुमचा फॉर्म्युला असेल. पण इथं काय ए क्रॉस बी आहे, ओके, क्रॉस्ड विथ ए. मग आता ब्रॅकेट मधले जे वेक्टर्स आहेत इथं आपल्याला लिहावे लागतील. पण आता इथं कसं लिहावं लागेल, ए आणि बी याच्या फॉर्ममध्ये तुम्हाला घ्यावे लागतील ते. ओके, जसं इथं लिहिलेलं आपण मल्टिपल ऑफ बी अँड सी, तसं इथे होईल ते. इथं जर हे ब्रॅकेट तुम्ही आधी घेतलं, ओके, आधी घेतलं, तर बी क्रॉस सी क्रॉस्ड विथ ए, त्यावेळेस इथं काय येणार आहे, निगेटिव्ह. म्हणजे तुमचा लास्टचा जो वेक्टर आहे तो आधी येईल आणि ह्याला काय होईल, हा जो वेक्टर आधी येईल आणि ह्याला मायनस साइन येईल. सिमिलरली ह्याच्यासाठी जर आपण तो फॉर्म्युला मॉडिफाय केला, पहा, बी क्रॉस सी क्रॉस्ड विथ ए इज इक्वल टू, हे जर उलट केलं आपण तर इथं काय येईल, निगेटिव्ह साइन येईल. आपल्याला माहिती आहे ए क्रॉस बी इज इक्वल टू मायनस बी क्रॉस आहे, त्यामुळे राईट हँड साईडला काय येणार आहे, निगेटिव्ह साइन. त्यामुळे ते काय असणार आहे, सी इंटू ए डॉटेड विथ बी मायनस ए डॉटेड विथ सी मल्टिप्लाय बाय वेक्टर बी. ओके, हे इथं आपल्याला यूज करायचं आहे. फक्त बी सी ए त्याच्याऐवजी काय इथं ए बी आणि परत ए. मग आता वेक्टर सी, ओके, सी म्हणजे वेक्टर कोणता असणार आहे, मधला जो कोणता इथं वेक्टर बी मल्टिप्लाय बाय ए डॉट बी म्हणजे फर्स्ट आणि लास्ट वेक्टर. सो ए डॉट ए हे काय होईल इथं, ए स्क्वेअर. सो वेक्टर बी मल्टिप्लाय बाय ए स्क्वेअर मायनस ए डॉट सी. ए डॉट सी केलं तर काय असणार आहे, बी डॉट ए होईल इथं. ओके, वेक्टर बी डॉट ए आणि मल्टिप्लाय बाय वेक्टर बी म्हणजे फर्स्ट वेक्टर जो असणार आहे इथं वेक्टर ए. ओके, हा फॉर्म्युला आपण मॉडिफाय केला याच्यासाठी. नाउ using this in equation 1, what we will get, so a cross b dotted with a cross b is equal to, see, हे जे आलेलं आहे याच्याऐवजी काय लिहिता येईल आपल्याला, की बी वेक्टर बी इंटू ए स्क्वेअर मायनस वेक्टर बी डॉटेड विथ ए याला मल्टिप्लाय बाय वेक्टर ए आणि डॉटेड विथ काय आहे वेक्टर बी. नाव दिस इज इक्वल टू, तर पहा याचा डॉट प्रोडक्ट घेतला ब्रॅकेटमध्ये तर हे काय होईल वेक्टर बी डॉटेड विथ वेक्टर बी मल्टिप्लाय बाय ए स्क्वेअर. ए स्क्वेअर ही स्केलर क्वांटिटी असेल. सो वेक्टर बी डॉटेड विथ वेक्टर बी हे काय होणार आहे बी स्क्वेअर. सो दॅट बी स्क्वेअर आणि हा ए स्क्वेअर तसंच राहील पहिली टर्म मायनस वेक्टर बी डॉटेड विथ ए ही स्केलर टर्म असणार आहे. इथं वेक्टर ए ही वेक्टर टर्म आहे. सो वेक्टर ए डॉटेड विथ बी आपल्याला माहिती आहे डॉट प्रोडक्ट नाही वेक्टर बी डॉटेड विथ ए इज इक्वल टू वेक्टर ए डॉट बी. दोन्ही काय असतं सेम. सो दॅट इज वेक्टर ए डॉटेड विथ बी इट्स स्क्वेअर. ओके अँड दॅट इज नथिंग बट राईट हँड साईड. तर इथं आपले 11 प्रॉब्लेम्स संपलेले आहेत. ओके नाउ रिमेनिंग प्रॉब्लेम्स वी विल सी इन आवर नेक्स्ट लेक्चर.